Hey gang, in this video, I'm going to take you to Italy. Tara and I got invited to a wedding there from one of my best friends, and our mutual friend, and I thought I'd just take you along. I didn't really blog a lot, do classic vlogging. I just kind of took a bunch of video, and if you haven't been to Italy, I highly recommend it. It did not disappoint. The food is incredible, like everyone says. The culture is amazing. The architecture is amazing. And we did some really special things with some local people. So hope you enjoy this video. Yeah, it's a little different. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. I keep forgetting this. Please hit the like button. Please share this with your friends, and maybe they'll enjoy this channel. So let's get into it. Off to Italia. Without the kiddos. We're leaving the good weather here. It's supposed to be raining in Italy. Yay! Here we go. After over 24 hours of pretty grueling travel, we were starving and decided with the little energy we had to go downtown and have ourselves some dinner. It was well worth it. The main wedding would take place in a villa about 20 minutes outside of Ostuni. But Ostuni was an awesome place to hang out when there wasn't festivities going on. It was one of those cities you see in the postcard, with white buildings stuck inside the mountain. It was just unbelievable. You had to pinch yourself every now and then. We joined some friends to visit the local town of Alberobello. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, but it was incredible. It was like going to some kind of Ewok village, these tiny little homes with these peaked slate roofs. Everything was white, everything was beautiful, everything was quaint. It was just incredible. After that visit, it was time to go and find our new resting place. My friend had rented this villa pretty close to the wedding spot. It was massive, it was beautiful, unbelievable. Huge pool, huge outdoor living area. Unfortunately, the weather wasn't what we hoped, but still, just an incredible place to stay. We felt so lucky. I don't know the full story of this, but apparently one of the stories is when the taxman used to come by these farms, they would take all of these tiles off their roof because there's rubble under here. And it would mean it wasn't classed as a house anymore. And then when the taxman leaves, they wouldn't have to pay tax on it. When the taxman leaves, they put all the tile back on again. But pretty incredible building technique. And then the tops, if you go into the town, you'll see the tops are all different. And they all mean something different. I think it's what religion you follow. A lot of them have paintings on the sides. Some of them are pagan, some of them are Christian, some of them Catholic. It would kind of probably be to ward off bad spirits or to kind of stake a claim, this is who we are. But one thing you notice here in Italy is everything's built out of rock. Or this part of Italy, not any in Canada, everything's built out of wood. Which is why they have such a long-lasting history, because rock does not deteriorate as quick as wood will. And so you've got a history that lasts hundreds and thousands of years. But just gorgeous. I think these were built new-ish, but if you go into town, you see the ones that are thousands of years old. And a little tiny staircase to get off here. So you can rent this whole compound for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think about 600 euros a night. So split between all of us, we're each paying about 200 euros a night to live with our own suite. We have one joint kitchen, a pool, outdoor barbecue area in the middle of farmland. If the sun would only come out, this would be off the charts, beautiful. But yeah, pretty good option if you've got a whole crowd of people. There's these places scattered all the way through Ostuni. We just haven't got the weather we hoped for. Can't complain though, nothing a bottle of wine can't fix. course, the reason we really came to Italy was to go to my friend's wedding. And wow, what a wedding it was. It was in this villa. They had rented the whole entire villa for 3 days. Live music, incredible food, friends we hadn't seen in years. It was just amazing. A really, really special time. And then it was time to say goodbye to Ostuni, goodbye to our old friends, and head to Rome for a new adventure. Well, what can I say? Rome is Rome. Rome is full of history. It's all the things we've seen in movies, it's all the things we've read about in history books, but seeing it in the flesh is pretty incredible. To think that Romans walked these streets and built these massive buildings that are still standing to this day. The churches were huge, espresso was everywhere, art was everywhere. It was just larger than, like, to go there was hard to kind of absorb it all. And this guy wasn't moving for anybody. He must have stood there for 2 or 3 minutes, and long after we left, he was just standing there, a proud Italian. And check this view out, just breathtaking. I mean, there's no filter on this. The sky was amazing, and we could see the Colosseum in the distance, and everything in between was just breathtaking. Just a beautiful view. And the buskers, well, the buskers were fantastic too.
Sometimes I wonder where I've been. Thank you, Mother. Now you know you're improving. And at the summer alone below.
And of course, the restaurants and the food. Again, incredible. The pasta was amazing. The restaurants were everywhere, and they were all incredible. The tiramisu, let me tell you, out of this world. Well, unfortunately or fortunately, depending which way you look at it, we ended up staying in Italy 2 days longer than we expected. Or was it 3 days? There was a WestJet strike, and so we could not get out of Italy. So we were kind of roamed out, and we decided, what should we do? So we went on this Airbnb experience, which was called Cooking Pasta with Nona. We caught a train to the outskirts of Rome. From there, we met a taxi driver. He picked us up and drove us way up into the mountains, and the rest was just incredible. All right, so we got to ride up here into a little farm town. It's crazy. Every mountaintop you see is another town built on top of a mountain. It is very, very quiet here compared to Rome. Very quiet. I think most of the industry is oil farming. Well, I mean, olive oil. The young interpreter, who was incredibly knowledgeable about history and very passionate and excited, showed us around this incredible town where no tourists come. This castle is built on a mountain that has the most incredible history. There's a prison up there. Witches were burnt at the stake in the town square. They defended themselves against the Germans. Just incredible history. And just really, really amazing that people still live up there in these tiny little homes that are actually built in the walls of the castle. And then we met Nona, which is Italian for grandma. And she invited us into her home, into her kitchen. And together with some other people that signed up for the experience, we made pasta from scratch with wine and laughs. It was probably the highlight of our trip.
Oh, do you put it in? Okay. Allora, a questo punto prendiamo la forchetta.
Okay, now let's take the fork.
Blub, blub, blub.
Questo è tuo, dove stai?
Stesso, yeah.
Allora, io vado per la mia strada, va bene?
Sì, sì. So, Nonna will show you.
Se qualcuno vuole provare il briolo, qualcuno vuole provare il briolo.
Oh, guys, do you want to try?
Qualcuno vuole provare?
Nonna, lei vuole provare.
Chi? Chi vuole provare?
Yeah. Come on, you want to try? Come on.
There, delicante. Bravo, vedi, bravo. Bravissimo. Bravo. Bravo. Così. Bravo. Allora, senza coltellino andiamo con le
Another
mani.
way to put it up is with just hands.
Facciamo sempre un nest,
You
giusto?
can make a nest
Carino?
same way. It's important that you have two flats, more or less, like that.
Ok. Damià, come la pieghi, la pieghi.
Sì, sì, è quello che hai detto.
Capito, capito. Dai. Vai. Bravo! Bravo!
Whip it.
Forte, forte, Nona. Più forte,
Harder.
vai!
Boss.
No, lo sai.
And if you want a glass of wine, you just go down the stairs into the heart of the mountain, and there is a keg of chilled wine.
Very, very happy. Well, I mean, I don't know about which kind of wine you have.
And after that, it was time to go home and see our kids. We really did miss them. Italy was incredible, and we hope to go back one day. Thanks for watching.
Bye, guys.